Hey everyone, today we're diving into a massive shift in the tech world, a real revolution actually. It's all about how we completely tore down the old walls of software development and built something new in its place, a super fast cycle of constant innovation. Let's get into it.
But to really get why things are the way they are now, we have to go back. We have to ask the big question. Why did the old way of delivering software completely and totally break? Something had to give, right? So what was it?
So let's start our story in what we now call the old broken world. This is all about traditional IT. And you got to remember, for a really long time, this wasn't just one way of doing things, it was the only way.
Okay, so picture this. The whole system was built on these imaginary but very real walls. You had the developers over here writing code. Once they were done, they'd pretty much just toss it over a wall to the QA team for testing. And then, once QA gave it a thumbs up, guess what? Over another wall it went, this time to the operations team. It created this world of total isolation, just these rigid handoffs instead of actual teamwork.
And, well, this whole siloed thing, it was basically a recipe for disaster. I mean, releases took forever. We're talking months, sometimes even quarters. And when they finally did go out, they'd often just fail. And you know what happens next, right? The blame game. The devs would be like, hey, it works on my machine, while the ops team is over there screaming about bad code. It was just this endless, frustrating cycle of risk and delays.
So what was the straw that broke the camel's back? I mean, a system this fragile couldn't last forever, but it didn't just collapse on its own. The truth is, the world outside the office just started moving way, way faster, and this old model got left in the dust. Let's take a look at what actually forced the change.
The pressure was coming from everywhere. First, you have the cloud exploding onto the scene, giving everyone incredible flexibility. Then you've got software as a service, or SaaS, taking off. All of a sudden, software wasn't this thing you bought in a box once. Nope, it was a subscription, and people expected it to get better all the time. Throw mobile phones into the mix, and bam! Users wanted new features like yesterday. That old model of shipping an update once a year, it was completely dead in the water.
So out of all this chaos, a new idea, a new philosophy started to emerge. And this is super important. DevOps isn't just some new tool you can buy, and it's not just another job title. It's a fundamental shift in how people think and work together.
So what does DevOps do? It just smashes those walls down. Instead of separate teams, you get one single team that can do it all. No more handoffs. Now it's all about shared ownership. The philosophy is actually pretty simple. If you build it, you run it. That's the mantra.
Okay, so this whole philosophy is built on a few key pillars. First, you've got that one unified team we talked about. Second, you automate absolutely everything you can. Why? To get rid of human error. Third, and this is a big one, you treat your infrastructure, your servers, your networks, as if it were software. You manage it with code, not by clicking around in some interface. It's like having a perfect blueprint you can use over and over. And last but not least, you actually embrace failure. You expect it. By releasing tiny, frequent changes, if something does break, you can fix it or roll it back in an instant.
All right, so we've seen the old way and the new way. Now it's time for the main event. Let's put them head to head and really see just how different these two worlds are.
First up, the teams themselves. In the traditional world, it's all about those silos and rigid handoffs. But in the DevOps world, it's one team, all in it together with shared ownership. The analogy is perfect. It's the difference between a relay race where you just pass the baton and a soccer team where everyone works together to score.
Okay, now let's talk speed. And honestly, the difference here is just mind-blowing. We go from these massive, scary, big bang deployments every few months to making small, safe changes multiple times a day. This isn't just a little bit better, you guys. It's a total game changer for how fast you can take an idea and make it real.
Now this might sound a little weird, but moving faster actually makes things safer. It's totally counterintuitive, right? But think about it. That giant release every few months, that's like trying to walk a tightrope without a net. Super risky. With DevOps, though, every little change is just one small, easy step. If one step is a little shaky, no big deal. You just take one step back with an automated rollback. The whole goal is to make change, well, kind of boring.
But you know what? Maybe the biggest change of all, the most important one, is the culture. The old way was soaked in blame and this constant fear of messing up. DevOps flips that on its head. It's all about a blameless culture, where every mistake isn't a disaster. It's a chance to learn something. And that feeling of safety, that's the secret sauce. That's what really lets people move fast and innovate.
So when you lay it all out like this, the difference is just night and day, isn't it?
From how teams are structured, to how often you release, to how you handle security, everything is different. It's a total move away from slow, manual, reactive work to a world that's automated, proactive, and just built for speed.
Okay, so we've geeked out on the tech and the culture, but what does it all mean? What's the bottom line? Why should anyone outside of the tech team actually care? Well, the answer is huge. It completely changes what technology even is inside a company.
See, in the old days, the IT department was, well, it was seen as a cost center. Kind of like a necessary evil, you know? It was that department you had to pour money into, but it was always seen as slow, as the place where good ideas went to die.
But DevOps just shatters that old way of thinking. Technology stops being just a support team and becomes the actual engine of the entire company. It's what drives growth. It's what fuels innovation. I mean, just think about the power that gives you. When you can push out new features every single day, you can test ideas in the real world almost instantly. You can get customer feedback and actually act on it in a few hours, not wait for the next quarterly release. That speed, that ability to learn and adapt, that's how you win. That's how you outrun your competitors and really grow the business.
There's a quote that just nails this whole idea perfectly. It goes, "Traditional IT was built for a slow-moving world. DevOps is built for a real-time, cloud-first, AI-driven world." And that's really it, isn't it? One was built for the past, the other is built for right now.
So I want to leave you with this one final thought. How a company builds and delivers its software, it's like a window into its soul. It tells you everything you need to know. So the question for you to think about is this: is the way your organization works built for the past, or is it built for the future?